Hello Earth, welcome to episode 5 of season 2 of Making Cell, a series of videos where I record myself designing and implementing a programming environment called Cell. If you are just tuning in for the first time, I recommend you go to github.com, autocode/cell, link will be in the description, or you could go just to the first episode of the first season and see what this is about. Yesterday we took a momentous step, which was to start a service, a backend that will serve Cell. So we're going to continue there, and this is going to allow us to have an LLM service to basically interact with us, the human user, and with Cell itself. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this happening. So let's just add the episode notes here. And yesterday we actually had something working, if I believe. Yes, we have a server with no routes. Yeah, nothing, exactly. So now we need to serve static files. Yeah, so we need to have something like let me just take it from my other project that I did, the static files. Where are the static assets? So we can basically serve client.js. I would need basically client.js and cell.js. That's all we need for now, and we have that. So if we do this now, we also need, of course, the static, the HTML, right? Yeah. So the HTML, currently we have it as cell.html, but we need we're going to do this from the server itself. We're just going to generate this HTML on the fly, and I'm just going to crib this. It's way more complicated than what we need, so we're going to massively simplify it in a minute. So we'll just do this, get slash, just return this. Yeah, okay. Title is gonna be cell, right? Yes. And we don't need all these fonts, do we? No, we do not. We just need normalize and tachyons. So we need that. We need this, the normalized one. Yeah, perfect. All right, and for the body we would need a few scripts here. We just need cell and the client. We just need this. This should be enough. Yep. No. No. Yes. And this should work, I believe. We are not using the local cutoff here. Let's just add this one, which we have problems. I have an issue with my library there. I need to fix. Let's just go with the CDM version for now. All right. I need to restart this because there's no hot reload here. Yep. 37. Yeah, this is not matching. Yeah, this closes here. Yeah. All right, now. No. What was the issue now? Is that I need to return it as HTML. I just have to say get, yeah, like this. Just reply like this. Of course not. There. Oh, look at that. Pretty good. What am I missing? Tachyons? Is that the problem? I think it's tachyons, right? I don't understand the issue, really. This has to be the library, the HTML. Yeah, it is the library for sure. I just assumed. Now. All right, nice. So now we have a service. I guess this one goes afterwards. It's a bit more logical. This is a starting point. Nice. Okay. Where do we go now? We are going to. Am I still recording? I'm a bit paranoid now. Hello? Yes. Sorry about that. Okay, so we need to make a call to the LLM. And we need to persist the project. Okay, so let's just figure this out. So I have this library that what I use for making HTTP requests, and the library has a couple of rough edges, so I need to have a better interface for making a single HTTP request, which I'm going to do right now, which is I'm going to call this request rec. I should actually call it a call, because it's really a call according to the treatise, so it's just going to be a call, and it's just I'm going to take just options, and then I'm just going to go. Am I going to use await or not? Nah, let's just use callbacks for now. Yeah, let's just use callbacks and see if we can get away with it. I wonder why I do those things. I think it's I want to prove that the conceptual breakthroughs that I'm after don't require a modern language, a modern JavaScript, that you could go back in time with these same ideas that I have right now and implement the system with using JavaScript from 1999, and it would still be possible. It's basically, I think, a way of saying the last 25 years of development of JavaScript don't matter that much. The base was already great, and the leap forward is through another direction. So it's a very haughty thing to say. So I better be justified by what comes afterwards. Let's find out. I'm just gonna make the call here. Yeah, just passing the options. Very crude. Exactly like I like it. How does it work? Hit it? I forget. Well, have you? Yeah, I have a readme, of course. the après, yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna place it as a callback here outside of the options. Options and the callback. This was a design error to have the après and the callback separate. And the state is also necessary, yeah. Boom, yeah, that's also a bit rough. Yeah, there. Let's see if this will work. And now we need to call ChatGPT. And say hello at least, right? Yeah, so we're going to start with one LLM. Actually, we just can call it, no, yeah, because I want to pass the model as an argument. Yeah. For now, we can assume all models are OpenAI. And let's just look at OpenAI API call example. Yeah, just give me the yeah. Where is this? It's unbelievable, this thing with the SDKs. I just want the URL. Shouldn't be a big deal, right? Okay, so we're gonna send JSON. We're going to do HTTP call, and I guess we need to pass a callback, right? Yes, sir. So, or yes, ma'am. So, headers. Yeah, the JSON one I think is added by hit it, so I don't have to put it. Oh, the authorization one we definitely need it. There. Secret, and what did I call it? I don't remember. Let me just do a console log that won't reveal the API key. Let's see if I can get away with that. Yeah, I can, of course. I think I can. I should at least. So, so on the body is what? Model. Let's just say the GPT-4o, or good old John Doe prompt. Yeah, the prompt is a question, really. Temperature. I'm not sure if I want the temperature of 0. I want it more creative. 0 to 2. Let's give it a 1. Golden mean for the win. Boom. Okay. Do I need something else? Yeah, of course. I need this. I need the host. And then it's gonna be HTTPS, but let's just be explicit. Completions. OpenAI API routes, come on. All right. There's so much. Is it me or there's so much here? And it's not just them. It's like the way these documents are usually written. Like I dream of having 5% of this, but something as useful as this. That's what I'm aiming for. Okay, let's give it a shot, huh? What am I doing? This is the CV. Yeah, sorry. So, what's gonna be the logic here, the flow? Well, let's just do it a bit simpler now. Let's just do something like LLM. Where's the model? Yeah, of course, don't hardcode the model, silly. Model, yep. Question is there, yeah. So we'll do something like GPT 4.0. Is it a valid model? I think so, if I remember correctly. Hi, can you copy? And console log as our yeah. Let's just do this. Clog the keys of secret. I just want to know the name of the key. OpenAI, brilliant. Okay, let's go. Yes or not? 405. What's this? Only post, of course. My apologies. I just forgot the last 15 years of I spent doing web applications. Sorry about that. Alright, so now 404, okay, we're starting to get there. It's a chat model. V1 chat. Here's what happens when you copy and paste from Stack Overflow. 404 not found. So you really want this, okay? Ah. Create a model response. That's not very intuitively written. Now I get what I mean. P1 responses. Okay, let's just. Are we being copied? Missing required parameter input. So requires input. Input. All right. It's not a prompt. It's an input. It's a bit of a cold word, right? Are we being copied? Well, it's probably in here, right? Body. So much stuff. Fire. Okay. Oh, am I looking my cookies and my headers? Maybe I am. Yeah, I think a good policy. Yeah, I just take my header there, right? Yes, sir. I need to, I need to delete these keys as soon as I publish the video. Good stuff. Okay. Yeah, so it's in the output here. Okay. Okay, let's just give it a shot. But what I could do here is actually be a bit smarter about it. And we just passed that. Let's just get started there. Can't wait. The bear. And what happened? Nothing. This is very mysterious. Oh, I'm just misusing my own library. Sorry about that. So apres. Yeah, it just gets 4 arguments. Yeah, we just need to do our data. Yeah. Okay, now Okay, better, I think better. No? Yeah. Why am I still not getting the body? Oh, it should be passed like this, of course. There. Okay, now we're starting to get somewhere. We need the output and the content. Yeah, okay. And I guess the text from there. It's 0 text. Wow, that's nested. All right. Okay, so we need to think a bit now for a change. We need to create a new project and save it. I might sound very chill, but to me there's a lot at stake right now. Like, I've been preparing for a very long time to to get to this stage in this project. Okay, let's just go for it. This I can delete. Thank you for your services. So yes, we're going to create a new endpoint that's going to be called new projects static 21. We're just going to do post new, a new project. So let's just get actually we can, why don't we do it like this? Where is it? Can you give me let's just make it very lazily an array with single quotes with 20 random but common English nouns. Look at that. So I will so we're going to do this. To get the project name, we're going to get 3 random nouns. And we're just going to do it like this. What's the random function? Math random. It goes between 0 or 1. So if I multiply, let's say I have a list of 20 and I multiply it by 1, I want 0 and 1 to be projected to 0 and 19, right? Yeah. I have to multiply it by length minus 1, and then will I ever get the last one? Yeah, I can just round it, but if this is 19, I could get 19, which is a valid. Our next noun. Um, yeah. I just don't want to repeat it now, so that's why I'm thinking here how to do it. I just gonna do next noun is math round of these nouns. We can just do this. Length is under 3. That's nicer, huh? If next noun, if project name includes, I guess we can do it like this. Project name push next noun, yeah, and now project name join let's just do it more dynamic. The ID is the project name, but if it's a name, well, why do I call it an just name? Shouldn't all names be IDs? Well, that's not convenient for first names, is it? In this case it is. Names and IDs are the same. And the projects are really cells. Projects, no, what am I saying? IDs and names are the same. We are going to call them, sorry, I'm a bit tired, names. It's a bit late. On your holidays you can only work late. And it's not a project, it's just a name or a cell name. Boom. It is time for stormy weather. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty. So we create one of this, we'll redirect you. We need to do two things. Well, we should first check if it exists, right? Yeah. So we're going to store these static files for now, like actual text files. Yes. Cringe along. But we'll replace it with something else. But I don't care. Now I just need to see it alive. So yeah, let's just make a folder called data, or what, cells, right? It's the actual cells, right? Yeah. What data? Cells. Wow. Okay. It's done. And now what? We're just gonna do read dir. Do I want to configure where I put the cells? Nah, it's just hard coded there. And whatever I store in cells are actually cells. There's an error here on the cells. If error, typical thing. Boom. Let's just get this make name. Boom. And then we make the while here. Nice. Look at this. A callback function with while, and then calling another function with while from a while loop. Nice. Make the name, and then while this while there's a repeated name. This is a bit tricky to read, but it's okay. I've written worse. Nice. And then we're done. We have a name, and we do what? We do not create the file, because we're not going to create a file until someone does something with it. Right? Yes. And then we apply the name. This is exciting, huh? So I need to post a new. So now, oh my god, how am I going to think this? When you land on this monster, I need some conditional logic here. With hash navigation. So you land on a new. Basically, you need to decide where you're landing on a new one. Landing on a new project, create, or load. Those are the options, right? We're just gonna get the hash navigation and assume that in the absence of a hash, you're gonna get a new. So let's just do that. I have some very complicated logic for hash navigation, which we don't need. We kind of need some of it, like the hash change. This is a good one to have. Yeah, native responders. But I guess these are responders, so why that distinction? It's a bit too... Okay, read hash. Yeah, some of that stuff. This was a hairy application, eh? But luckily we're not there yet here. And we're gonna get rid of local storage very soon. this is not going to be a page. Okay, just going to one of these. Now do this. Oh, come on. Oh, sorry, I just forgot to run it. So if I do, why are you not doing this? I guess on initialize you need to do a read hash, right? Yeah. Okay, nothing. Why am I splitting it by slashes? No need. Bad dog. Okay. So, okay, it's nothing. But if I do write a tire, okay, it's something like. All right. So when we do this, we are going to do something like this. If hash is empty, new. This is what I want. All right. It's new. We're just gonna do create cell, just like that. Create go cell, not cell. The cell is the space. The call is what's going on. We need some Ajax responders. This is kind of how I do things in my front-end library, which if this is successful might be also your front-end library too, maybe. So I need to change the record. Just a moment. Yes, this one. Thank you. Yep. So I'm gonna create a cell. I need some endpoints. My God, responders for making Ajax calls. This is what I want. Yeah. Yeah, we can use this. Just match the verb, no matter the path. And after that, this is way too much. I mean, I don't need any of this. Yeah, like that. So we're going to create a cell, and we're just going to do b call x. X is the context, just a way to see who called whom. Post new. I need to send no headers, no body, and then sorry, the body should be an empty body, and then the callbacks is error and response, and if error, return alert error. Oh, look at that UI. Otherwise, and this is gonna be the cool part, And here we're going to go into an infinite loop, but let's just try it anyway. No, we won't. We will not go into an infinite loop. My bad. We will do something like window location hash. Do I have to do it like this? I think I do. Just like that. All right. 39. What did I break? Oh, what is H? Match verb. Yeah, match verb. Do I have helpers anyway? Anywhere? All right, now path. Path. Where's the path? Yes. Yeah. Okay. It broke. It's fine. I can fix it. Look at that. No native libraries were harmed. Whoops. T is not defined, of course. And RS is not. Yeah, of course. What was I thinking? Man, I still love JavaScript. Alright, now what? Look at that! It worked! Phone tree bird. And if I refresh, it stays there. But if I dare remove this, look at that. It's working. Window ocean chair. That's a beautiful one, eh? Do we dare do more? Okay, just one more thing. What do we do? Do we want to save something? We create the project and what happens? We're gonna have the LLM talking. So what would be the original structure of this? Something like dialogue. Just return a name. Now then, as soon as we have a project, we need to basically query the data space. Get project. What was it? Like this? Now this is dangerous, right? If I just let anyone do a read file like that. Yeah, we have to do a path join in case they want to do something like ... and path would be this. Okay, this is really moving forward. I'm excited. Is it requeue? Data. What was it? No, I'm in the same place, sorry. This one. data params. Yeah. Error. It's NON. No, I got this wrong, but it's fine. I'll just fix it in a bit. I believe in leaking stack traces. And I have to read it with the encoding UTF-8. I believe so. Data space, just like that. In all its glory. Getting the project is just getting all of the data as for data text. And because I like this one, I'm going to do it. Window ocean chair, just like that. And what is it going to be? You guessed it. Where's my yip? Yeah. Yo. That's it. That's gonna be it. And I am starting to get very excited. Very, very excited. I don't do that. I don't say that just to say it. I really mean it. I'm going to do the query tomorrow or the next session. Thanks for watching.